He manipulates people like chess pieces, lies without blinking, shows no empathy, no fear, no hesitation.
But what if that's exactly why we need him?
He's not the loudest, not the strongest, and yet he always wins. He protects, he calculates, he builds his class from the shadows. So, is he the ultimate hero, forged by pain? Or a cold villain hiding behind a mask? This is Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, and today, we're going deep into the mind of one of the most psychologically dangerous characters in anime. To understand him, you have to go back to where he was made. Not born, made. Ayanokoji was raised in the White Room, a secret experimental facility created by the Japanese government to build the perfect human. No childhood, no parents, no emotions, just testing, evaluation, isolation. Cold, calculating, emotionally silent. He wasn't trained to be kind. He was trained to win. How can someone like this exist? The answer? Because the world created him. Ayanokoji doesn't just think differently. He exists on a different frequency. He doesn't trust emotions. He analyzes them. He doesn't build relationships. He builds systems of control. Every move is planned. Every word a calculation. To him, people aren't friends or enemies. They're variables. He once said, "People are nothing but tools."
People are nothing but tools to me, all of them. I don't care what I have to do to win. I don't care what I have to sacrifice. In this world, winning is everything. And in the end, I'm going to win.
He studies how people behave under pressure, how they react to betrayal, panic, power, failure. He doesn't manipulate you out of cruelty. He does it to understand you. And once he does, you lose. In real-world psychology, he mirrors traits of Machiavellianism, manipulation for control, high-functioning sociopathy, strategic detachment. But even within this darkness, is there method or meaning? The Ayanokoji you see in school isn't real. That shy, quiet student, a disguise. He intentionally gets average grades. He acts confused, clueless, harmless. Why? Because invisibility is his superpower. By hiding, he observes. By blending in, he manipulates freely. But when he drops the mask, like in the confrontation with Ruin, something terrifying emerges. Not rage, not violence, just complete psychological dominance. No screaming, no threats, just results. I'll break you without laying a finger. And he does. In that moment, the monster awakens. But what if the monster is the real him? Let's look at 3 times Ayanokoji proved he was the smartest player on the board. 1. Ryuen, Class C, a brutal bully. Everyone feared him. Ayanokoji made him destroy himself, emotionally, mentally, physically, not with violence, but with precision psychological warfare. 2. Kushida, a girl with a fake personality and a dark agenda. He exposed her lies, cornered her emotionally, and silenced her, without anyone suspecting him. 3. Class D dominance. Every academic and survival test, Ayanokoji orchestrated their victories. He let Horikita and others take credit, all while controlling the outcomes behind the curtain. He doesn't seek recognition, he seeks control. He wins without fighting. He dominates without authority. He rules without anyone realizing. That's what makes him terrifying and fascinating. So now, the question we've all been waiting for, is he a hero or a villain? Let's break it down. Hero side, saves his classmates, destroys toxic systems from within, never abuses his power openly. Villain side, emotionally detached, lies, uses people like pawns, never hesitates to break someone psychologically. Can someone who shows no empathy still be a hero? Or is that exactly the kind of hero the modern world needs? Let's go deeper. He said, people are nothing but tools. But ask yourself, if the world treats people like tools, is it wrong to become one? If Ayanokoji was raised without love, if the world never gave him kindness, why should we expect him to show any? Maybe he's not broken. Maybe he's the mirror. Just like Lelouch, Zero, Light Yagami, Kira, Johann Liebert, Monster. Ayanokoji exists in that same gray moral zone. They don't fight for justice, they fight for order. And sometimes that means becoming the villain the world respects more than a hero it ignores.
So, what does he truly want?
Not fame, not power, not friends. Maybe it's freedom from control systems like White Room, revenge against the people who raised him, curiosity to test how far he can push society.
We don't know, because he never tells us, he lets us guess.
That's the genius of his character. He turns you into the detective. The question isn't just who he is, it's what he's becoming. So, is Ayanokoji the final villain? Or the only one who truly understands how to fix a broken system? You decide. Drop a comment below. Hero, villain, or something more dangerous than both? And if you love smart, twisted anime characters, watch this next. Why solo leveling main character is unlikable. Subscribe if you love anime with depth, because in this world, the smartest ones don't scream, they watch, they plan, they win.